we're live. Live. Bada bing, bada boom. We are live. What up, what up? What up? Hey. What up? Kitty. Yo, kitty. Sorry, my kitty's below me. What's going on, guys? Go live for probably about an hour today, till about 12:30. Then I gotta get ready for work. Yo, Lolita. My cat's below me. Sorry. That probably seemed random as hell. My bad. See. See, kitty. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well. We are getting closer and closer and closer. Thank you. I cannot wait. We are live. There we go. Let's get you off my monitor. There we go. Yeah. I keep going back and watching Charles Oliveira. It's so crazy because, like, for people that don't know, like, didn't watch his run, pretty hyped for this card. Yeah, man, me too. For people that didn't watch Charles Oliveira's run before the run, obviously, they don't understand how incredible, how almost emotional it was seeing him win the title after everything he had gone through. It just, there's something so, I think, special to that career turnaround that he had. Whether or not he does anything ever again, it's so special. I don't know. It's hard to explain, I think. Charles and Topuria were hugging in the sun. I seen that. And Rodriguez right behind him. It was funny. You watched Brid? Yeah, of course I watched Brid. Yeah. Dude, my situation is yeah, it's weird. It's a weird situation. That guy is trouble. Nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. He has all the skills to be something decent. I don't know if he'll ever get that high up, but he's not terrible. But Ilia is my favorite fighter. Interesting. Okay. Again, I watched, Charles be 10-8-1, I believe, or 10-8 in no contest, I believe it is. And then to watch him go on a stupid run and finally figure out how to be good. It's just something so special to me about that. I think Ilia wins, but I want Charles too. Yeah, I love watching. I love watching adversity. It'd be like if Michael Chandler comes back and he wins like 3-4 fights in a row and becomes champion. It's like, dude, there's something special to that, to me. Watching a guy have a, not a great run and then boom, figures it out. Love that shit. Beard looks fucking weird today for some reason. Appreciate you guys being here. If you can, slap that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you. Charles Oliveira versus Efren Escudero in the first fight I ever watched. Yep, that's a great one too. YouTube Go is live. I appreciate you, Colostrum. That means a lot, buddy. Just passed 3,800 a couple days ago. Pretty awesome, man. On the road to 4K. Always feels like it's forever away, but it's been a great couple months for the channel, so I appreciate you guys. No. Yeah, one of the ones when I first started taking notice of Charles, I really remember him, is his loss against Jim Miller. That's where I was like, oh, there's a lot of hype on this kid, and Miller did that to him. Thank you, Lolita. Thank you. And right now I'm listening to Supernatural when I'm at work. I've gone through some couple seasons of that so far. Want Tracy to get smashed? I agree. I agree. I don't understand why Vivian Araujo, I think it is. I don't know why she's an underdog. I don't know. Like Tracy has decent movement, but she has no power. Yeah, none. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't. I've never gotten the hype on her. Yeah, get her out of there for sure. I can't wait to see Josie Delgado versus Hyder Mill. I agree, and I think Hyder Mill is going to put a pace on Delgado like Delgado's never seen before. I want Delgado to win, but I think the power and the pressure and the stupid cardio from Hyder Mill, I think kind of crushes, folds Jose Delgado. I think Delgado might have success in the open. I don't think he's gonna have a ton of success in close. Tracy's all about her Instagram. No one cares. Yeah, no one cares. Who? Who you talking about, all nasty?
Back. Get this back. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
You doing your videos?
Yeah. Tracy very. Oh, Karine Silva. Yeah,
What?
Karine Silva. She's good. She actually has a fight as well, I believe. Think that yeah. They have her matched up against somebody not great. And the closet.
Closet?
Closet. I don't like Holland. I hope D-Rod KOs him. Well, no one's going to KO Holland, and I think Holland smashes D-Rod. I think a motivated Holland, I think he does good things. Hey, your cat's trying to get out. Karine versus blonde girl? Yeah. From India? What's up? Indiana, U.S. She's fighting. Oh, yep, J.J. Aldridge. Weird matchup. Weird matchup. Oh, the first fight this Saturday. Hey, no. First fight this Saturday. Isn't that fucking Nico Price? Jacoby Smith? Kitty, what are you doing? United States, yes. Sweet beard, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Every time I come into this Tapology, it tells me, you gotta log in. It's like, I've never changed this. Okay. 317. Jackson McVeigh, Christopher Ewart. I think Ewart wins. Kitty meows. Yeah, I bet Charles for sub. It's a decent bet. I don't think he wins, though. What's up, Waylon? What the fuck? That's a weird thing to say. What the fuck, Billy? Again, appreciate you guys being here. Slap that like button, all those good things. Did you watch? Yeah, I did. I did. I don't really understand what happened there, but that's really the only time where I thought he was unlikable. But I guess there's back history between him and Rampage. So I don't know the situation. Any other time I've liked him. Yeah, Charles, I don't know. Yeah. Kitty, yep. That's the exact reaction I wanted. Okay. Well, congratulations. It's a bit stupid, but okay. Yeah, I like, so I have Ewart finish, Denise finish, Smith finish, McKinney finish, a Rozo decision, Emil, Rodriguez, Talbot, Dariush, Van, Pantoja, Topuria finish. I have one decision. Again, it can all change. Again, no chill. What up, no chill? My boy Alvin Hines on the card. I think he gets beat up. I think he gets beat up. Damn beautiful beard, bro. Appreciate you. Well, I don't think that's really the way to get someone to smile and laugh and stuff. But sure. Who do you think the toughest fight of Ilia? I think the toughest fight for him is Armin, just because of his movement, his scramble ability. But I also think his striking defense isn't good, so it could be really, really easy for Ilia, or it could be a difficult for him. This is an MMA channel, yeah. Yep, absolutely Mason. Armin, yeah. I said it can be really easy of a fight, or it's going to be a challenging fight. But I think if I think a defensively sound Charles Oliveira makes the fight tough. But we know how Charles is going to fight. He's going to move forward. He's going to eat shots, and I don't know how many times he can eat shots from Ilia. I could see Armin beat him. No, I could not. 50-50 for Armin Ilia? No. In your people, why people disrespect Bilal because of his fighting style, and people how he speaks on his fighting style. He's like, I have hands like Canelo. I was like, no, you don't. That's why. Alvin is a great dude. I'm sure he is, with some star potential, although a little older. Topuria exposed Denise's grappling. Alvin is a powerhouse on top. Sure, but don't you think that's going to make Denise work on those problems? Because he's a good kickboxer. I'm not a fan of Joante Denise. But don't you think that's going to make him work on his ground game? Because if he works on his ground game, Alvin has good single legs. He spams single legs. I would assume that he's going to work on those things so it doesn't happen again, especially since he's taking a fight right afterwards. I don't think he's going to leave his takedown defense right where it was. Otherwise, he's in trouble. But that is fair. Is in great shape for a heavyweight. That's fair. Charles has a solid chin, though. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Agreed, Mason. Gonna see some... Okay. Okay. That's fucking weird, Connor. 100% chance Charles goes to sleep. Yes. Charles going to sleep. Bilal style gives me heebie-jeebies. Right. Norma Dumont the GOAT. Makhachev versus Mendelena just announced in September or November. What's up, Torin? Yeah, I like Makhachev in that. I think Mendelena is very good. I think he has great boxing, of course, but I think he does sometimes gets put in bad situations, and I just don't know how many times he can do that with Makhachev. Easy to say that over text, Connor. I'm excited to see Islam fight Jack because Islam is way better than Bilal. I agree, Mason. Conor McGregor. Ilia is formidable, but he is not as diverse on his striking. Sure. I know Charles is going to get hit, and how many times is going to get hit by Ilia? I'm thinking do Bronx to beat Ilia. I hope he wins. I hope he does. But you can't get dropped all the time and then me pick you when you're fighting a really good puncher. So easy to say that over on the screen, buddy. My prediction is Charles is going to go out cold for the first time in his career. Here we go. They did not get dropped, Trevor. Hopefully Van beats Royval so we can get Pantoja fight a new opponent instead of fighting the same old guys over and over again. And that's not on Pantoja. That's not his fault. But you're correct. I think he beats Royval. Royval's good. He has good output, but he has no power. And Van has a lot of power and good combinations, good takedown defense. I like Van a lot. Oh, a lot of Bilal haters? No. Does Bilal suck? Jack is that good. That's what it is. Lolita, we got to do a freaking prediction or like a video. We got to do something on this card. Can our friends putting Pantoja out? No. Dude, Bronx said he's going to march forward against Ilia. A lot of people saying it's a bad idea. It is. I disagree. I feel like it's a good strategy because we all know Topuria doesn't do well on the foot. On the back foot, sure. But early, especially if Bronx can survive early, it's a good idea. But early, he's going to get hit a lot. A lot. And how many times can Charles get hit? I don't know. He gets dropped a ton in his fights. So, you know, even fights that he's winning, he gets dropped. I don't know how many times he can get dropped by Ilia and not get finished. And Duke Bronx is dangerous moving forward. I agree. I agree. I want Duke Bronx to win. Kai Fran's most powerful flyweight. No. No. Manel Cup's more powerful than Kai Franz. You look like an American share a bullet. Okay, cool. Your beard is cool. Appreciate you. Easy head kick win for Charles. No. 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 Easy money parlay for the boys. Ilia by finish. Renato Marcano and Royval decision. I disagree with two of those. I think Renato gets smashed by Bilal, and I think Royval gets finished by Van. Dubron said he's going to knock out Ilia. I fucking hope so. That'd be awesome. Charles can't seem to get past the well-rounded lightweights, for sure. Like Armin, yep. I like Oliveira, but having two different champs being guys that is unfinished isn't a good look for UFC. That's fair. That is fair. Yeah. If Charles wins, does that put him above Khabib all time? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. We're not fighting Bilal, not Benil, not Bilal. Benil's very good. You see what he did to Gamrot? I think in Gamrot's better all around than Renato. Renato might be a better jiu-jitsu person, but I think Patty would take Gaethje out. Oh, I agree. Gaethje's super overrated. Benny will finish Marcano. Let's fucking go. Charles for submission too slick? I hope so. Doesn't beat Patty hints to why Patty doesn't want the fight. I don't think Patty doesn't want the fight. Maybe that's true. Gamrot couldn't control Jalen on the ground. Jalen's not hard. He's very hard to hold down. Very hard. And didn't he win? Yeah. I like Patty, but Armin and Topuria both take him out. Ooh. I don't think Armin does. Yo, what's up? What up? Bilal beat the fuck out of Gamrot. Yeah. I'd be back when Renato wins easy 29-28. Okay. We'll see. Again, if you guys can, slap that like button. Helps out the channel. Don't know why Gaethje is sitting out for the title. It could ruin his career. I agree. I don't think he should get a title shot anyways. Weird how Ilia calls Charles the best lightweight when he knows Armin is. Armin is not. So, Bitsy, what's up, buddy? What up? Hope you're doing well, buddy. But Renato held him down and beat the brakes off of him. No, he didn't. Did you watch the fight? He was KO'd, and then Jalen didn't finish him, and then he lost. Justin versus Patty, I love that fight. He's never been dominated like Benil has. Islam beat Marcano so easy it was like a child. Correct. Let's go fishing. Am I a wrestling fan? Not anymore. Or a metal fan? I like metal. People sleeping on Duke Bronx because I don't know how much punishment he can take. Imagine Ilia submits Charles. That would be wild. And again, if you hurt him, he could. Benil took 16 months off, so his chin will be refreshed. Yeah. I watched the Topuria Bryce Mitchell fight yesterday, and Bryce was actually doing good on the feet. He was doing okay. He wasn't doing that good. Also took shots, even slipped some of his shots. Sure. But also, Ilia beat the fuck out of Bryce Mitchell. Beat the fuck out of him. Got a day off today or something? No, I'm just going live before I have to get ready for work. I'll be live till about 12:30. Ilia will submit Charles, trust me. Okay. I don't understand how Bright it's going to cut down to 135. Oh, Bryce? Yeah, I agree. Benil been KO'd bad 2 times recently? Yes, he has. Unfortunately. Gene Silva's going to finish Lopez? I think so. Lopez could make that fight weird. He really impressed me with his cardio against Volkanovski. But Gene has legitimate one-punch power. We haven't seen him in deep rounds. We've seen Lopez, and he looked pretty good in 5 rounds. So, he going to be a skeleton? I agree. I think Diego's going to take Diego out. Who? Oh, you got Lopez. Interesting. Okay. Why do you think that is? A little bit more well-rounded. You've seen a little bit more. What do you think that is? Lopez decision, interesting. I don't think Silva goes to a decision. Honestly, even if he loses, I don't think he goes to a decision. I still think Lopez outlasts Silva in the fight. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Sorry, I meant Gene is going to take Diego out. Oh, okay. Bro, you share the vibe? What the fuck? I am Die Goat Lopez fan. Oh, okay. Movsar Evilov versus Volkanovski. Who will win? Volkanovski. Footwork. Yair is gonna knock Volk out. No, he's not. You see what Volk did to him last time? No, he's not. Aaron Pico will knock Movsar out. Possibly, but we haven't seen him in the UFC yet. I just hope Volk retires after his next fight because the boy Silva is going to be dangerous if he beats Diego. That's fair. Again, the movement of Volkanovski could make that fight weird. The good leg kicks, because we haven't seen long fights with fucking Silva. We haven't seen it yet. Yeah, Yair? No. Can Volk eat the head kick that Pitbull ate? Well, they've already fought once before. And yes. Remember what Volk did to him the first time? Yo, Big Ink, what's up, buddy? Span Lucas Brzezinski got announced for 318. No, it didn't. That's disgusting. How is Brzezinski still in the UFC? How? He's not good. He's not good. Yuck. No, it has not been announced yet. Also, Brian Ortega versus Aljamain Sterling. Incredible. I fucking love that fight. Love it. So good. Hit that like button? Absolutely. Check MMA Orbit? Okay. Gene Silva beats them all. He's just a different beast. Okay. Okay. Well, we don't know because we haven't seen we haven't seen him in deep waters. I really want to see him in deep waters. Yo, Lolita with the $10. I appreciate you. Thank you. Helps out so much. Oh, let's see. 30 minutes. Let's do this. Let's do this. If we can get 5 super chats before 12:30, I will go live for 2 hours tonight. 2 hours. If we can get 5 super chats, I will go live for 2 hours tonight. Aljo by decision. Interesting. As a Louisiana native, it sucks how they are giving out the first card in 13 years. Such a lackluster matchups. You think so? Talking about UFC 318? I don't think it's lackluster. Really? For one, Poirier and Holloway is incredible, so that could be the only fight. Vittori Allen, that's not a terrible fight. Ige Pitbull is not bad. Paulo Costa or Kopylov is awesome. Howland Rodriguez is good. Islam Dulatov is interesting. We don't know a ton about him. Ikram, Fiera, Magny, Nelson, Phillips, Oliveira. Dude, this card is awesome. What do you mean? The only bad fight on this card is Carly Judas and Nicolay Cagliari. Yeah, that's the only bad fight on this card. This card is good. Aljo talked about 318. None of the fighting nerds will sniff gold. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Damn, they should have added Ortega Sterling 319 in Chicago. Ooh. Yeah, where is that fight being held at? Brian Ortega. Let's see. Oh, that's August 23rd. Oh, that's Walker Zhang main event. And then the co-main event was Ortega Sterling. That's a good card too. Yeah, that's a good card too. I like that. Never mind, I haven't checked it lately. You should see UFC Nashville card. Is that the one that's bad? Let's see. UFC. We're getting a lot of contender series this year as well. What's the Nashville card? I think Johnny Walker is going to get finished, obviously. Derek Lewis is the main event. Oh, yeah, I like that card. I like that card. Lewis Teixeira, Tennessee, yeah. That card's good. Thompson, Bonfim, Vitrino, Lane, Cater, Steve Garcia, Junior Tafa, Turco Toko is not good. Nate Landwehr, Morgan Sherry, Jake Matthews, Chitty and Jakawani, Chris Curtis, Max Griffin, Kennedy and Zekachu, Walter Walker, Mike Davis, Mitch Ramirez. The only bad fights on this one is the Murphy, Fatima Klein fight, and the Junior Tafa, Turco Turcos. That should not be on the main card. That's a good card. It's a good card. Yeah, it's solid. Joshua Van is the GOAT. He's good. Is Amir, does UFC put on good cards in the fall? Oh, absolutely does, yes. You got Ilia or Charles? Ilia. Johnny Walker going to get knocked out again and has to retire. It's too much. I agree. Johnny Walker should move to heavyweight. Don't know why he's taking another dangerous fight. Well, heavyweight's not going to help him if his chin's terrible. I don't think the weight cut's an issue. That's why he's getting knocked out. You know what I mean? It's too scary for Walker. He's getting knocked out too much. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. Way too much. Way too much. We already know he's going to try to grapple in this one. We know it. He's not going out there and striking with him. He'll grapple. The Volkov knockout was nasty. It was disgusting, yes. If you put him versus Martin Buday, Walker could win that. That's true. That's true. Aljo beat Mobzar. I thought so. Man, he looked good in that fight. I think Yuri Roundtree should be next, maybe for Abu Dhabi in October. I agree, Brown, for sure. And he's going to beat Ortega. Interesting. Ortega has really, really good submissions, so we'll see. Yuri, we're not talking about that stuff. We're talking about MMA. Come on. Another guy who's taking too much damage is Ortega. I agree. I thought he was going to move up a weight. No, he was going to move down a weight class. Something like that. I thought he was going to change weight classes. I guess not. Guess not. Diego beat him up. Yeah. Sure the hell did. Hill versus Krylov maybe for a December pay-per-view. Interesting. That's not bad. You could do Hill Reyes as well. Man, what do you think about Talbot Lima? I like Talbot to win. Better cardio. I think Lima might be a little bit more dangerous on the outside, but I really like Payton's accuracy and his pressure. You got Joshua Van winning this? Yes, I do. Jamal Hill is done. I agree. You train anything? I did, but I can't put all my time into it, so I can't do it. I just don't have enough time. Ortega was supposed to have moved to lightweight. Yes. I was really hoping he was going to. Who you got winning? Oliveira, Topuria? You say a lot of stupid shit and you're a cuck who believe Umar beat Marab. I do think Umar beat Marab. You're on the channel. You can leave anytime you want, buddy. Did you see Mikey? No, I did not. Nah, Hill needs to fight. He can win. Reyes is not that. Okay. I don't think Reyes sniffs a title contending matchup. Liver King, yuck. If Ilia wins, is Armin next? Yes, I do. Who do you got in the co-main this Saturday? Pantoja. Krylov is a winnable fight for Hill. That's fair. How does Andre Lima versus Manel Kape go? Manel Kape finishes Lima. Too much power. Lima gets hit. Topuria, JDM. It was competitive. Hey, you're on the channel. You don't like it, you can leave. Topuria's going to put Charles lights out. Yep. I don't want Charles to lose, though. I want him to win. I think Joe Rogan would smash the Liver King. Absolutely would. Topuria's going to fuck Charles. He's going to beat him up for sure. So, Pantoja, Topuria, yes. Manel is the best flyweight. Yep. Hot take now that John is retired. Pantoja is the number 3 pound for pound right now. I agree. Put some fucking respect on his name. Get a brain, learn MMA. Goodbye. See ya. What do you say about Islam Makhachev? He's awesome. I think to be a GOAT, you have to have longevity, but he is very good. I love Charles to take it, but Topuria is on another level. Yes, he is. JDM is coming forward also. I think JDM is going to get beat up by Makachev. He can win it. It's not easy, but to heel hook victory last night. Michael Johnson's fighting Daniel. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Islam submits JDM in round 5. I think round 5 seems. I don't know if Islam's cardio will hold for round 5 for the type of fight that JDM's going to do. But yeah, maybe. I think he submits him earlier than that. Islam is nowhere near John's level. Yes. I think Islam is going to get a second belt done soon. I don't know about soon. He's going to fight for it, for sure. Definitely getting beat by Makachev, but after he gets back to the top contender, he will fight Bilal again. Who will fight Bilal? JDM's not fighting Bilal again. That's what I want to see at JDM and Bilal. No. I got no interest in seeing that fight again. That fight never plays out any different ever. It's just Bilal getting punched in the face way more than he should. Bilal beats Usman. I disagree. But maybe. I think Usman has great wrestling, so. Bilal lost by decision. Yeah, but he got beat up. And he looked tired. JDM needs to really work on his grappling, correct? Hit quite a few Bilal takedowns, but Islam is on another level, 100%. And even when he did get taken down, those scrambles, Islam could put in a Dars, all those types of things, yeah. No, I have not, Solomon. I don't really have any interest to go into a live event. JDM Islam, that's a great fight. MVP Cannoneer, MVP. Usman is so ass. Okay. Islam has better jiu-jitsu than Bilal. Correct. There's no finishing ability from Bilal. Zero. Z-ho. Too expensive to go to the UFC fight, that's for sure. I just don't like big groups of people. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. And you can see better at home. Plus, I could be live. Yeah. So, Islam, Chimaev, DDP, and who's your top welterweight class? Name them. Devalish Willie. What are you talking about? I wish I could watch in real life. 38-year-old MVP holding up better than ex-Bellator champs in the UFC. Well, it's his style. He doesn't take a ton of punishment. Oh, name my top? Well, I mean, I think Chimaev loses to DDP. I think Islam beats JDM. I think Marab beats Corey whatever you want to call him. I know it's Sanhagen. I'm trying to come up with a stupid pun because he's not good. Or I don't care for him. I think Pantoja's kryptonite is Manel Kape. Bilal gets beat by Shavkat? Absolutely. I'm going casual for now. I can't watch 15-20 minutes of fence cuddling and crotch sniffing anymore. Better watch fight from couch. Yeah, absolutely. Who would you want to see at the top of every weight class? Okay. I just subbed. Appreciate you. I like the painting. Appreciate you. Corey, only the balls, Sanhagen. Yes. Who do I want to see at each? Gosh. Yeah, I think Kape will be the champion of Pantoja's weight class. And I don't think Van beats Kape. I just think Kape hits way too hard. He's just too explosive. I'd like to see Van. So I'm going to say Kape, Pereira, heavyweight. There's not a lot of heavyweight guys. I think Tom would be champion for quite a while just because there's no heavyweight guys. But we also have no idea how his grappling is. Light heavyweights, Pereira. Middleweight. I think Islam would be the champion of welterweight division. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. If Kape would make it to the cage, correct. What did you think of Kuniev Blades fight? I thought Kuniev clearly won. I don't care what anyone says. John is still the GOAT. Correct. Did Blades really win? Fuck no. Means Zhang will be champion. We haven't seen enough for me to say he's gonna be champion because he's beating nobodies right now, but he's very good. He has the potential. Went from ducking Tom to ducking cops. That's an F no. Yeah. No, he did not win. Hell no. There's a better argument Kuniev won 30-27 than Blades won 29-28. Correct. 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 Now, if Blades really torn his meniscus or torn whatever, or his ACL, he said at the end of the fight, he was doing good work in the first round with his grappling. But the fact is it did tear, so then he had to strike for 2 rounds, and he did not win those 2 rounds. You said John was going to fight Tom. Well, technically I was correct. If you watch the press conference with Crawford and Canelo, I was right. I got the venue right. I got all of it right. Madison Square Garden, all of those things, International Fight Week, that's where they were going to fight. And then John gets in trouble with the cops. He calls Dana. He retires. Obviously, they're linked together. Calls him, retires. Tom's in International Fight Week. He's there. And they're trying to figure out who he's going to fight next. So it was going to be John Jones versus Tom Aspinall, MSG, International Fight Week. So I was correct. I did not plan on him retiring. Even Blade said he didn't like his performance. Shocker. Shocker. Man, we could have had a few new face of the heavyweight top 5. Yeah. Could have. Could have. Kai Kara France saying he's not going to take a step back against Pantoja. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, buddy. Doesn't really help your cause to just keep moving forward. It's too hard to root for Jones when he does stuff like this. Well, I mean, we're not judging him outside of the octagon. We're judging him in the octagon. And in the octagon, he's the most talented fighter we've ever seen. That's the reality. Outside the octagon, he has his issues. Also, John, hire a driver. Why are you driving? Especially with your problems that you have. Stop driving. Jesus. What's your thoughts on Canelo Crawford? I think Crawford beats him. I think Canelo's incredible. I think both guys are Hall of Famers, incredible fighters. But I think Crawford's power is going to be something a little bit different than Canelo's felt before. No glaze or favoritism, but Tom would have beat John all day. I disagree. Tom has fought nobody. Nobody. Who you got in Renaud versus Gustafsson? Gustafsson. The pressure, the cardio, the output. I like Gus all day. Also, Tom, if you watch Tom's loss, his submission loss, that guy didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and he still submitted him. So. But I appreciate your opinion, James. I do. It's fair. Fair. I think Tom should fight Volkov. I agree. I agree. People are like, well, he already beat Volkov. I was like, this Volkov's better. But yes. How do you think Jalton would do against Tom? We don't know. Stand-up wise, I think Tom would beat him up. If Jalton can get a hold of him, we don't know. And that's what I've always said. We don't know. I don't know. Seeing Dana at the Canelo Crawford just looks so out of place. Anything but actually showing up to UFC press conference. Well, he showed up at the last press conference, the Boku one. He showed up there. But yeah, his press conference at the boxing one was weird. Also, I, for some reason, thought Crawford and Canelo were going to be civil. Thought they were going to be respectful and stuff. And they are not liking each other. I was very surprised on that. Was very, very, very surprised. 100%. Also, if you guys haven't, I have a whole playlist of UFC 317 in the playlist section. Check those videos out, and let me know what you guys think. But I do appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get off and get ready for work. Thank you guys for being here. I think Oberg can cause trouble to Ankalaev. I agree, for sure. But he looked awful against Jan Blachowicz. I'm very happy-footed and slow Stipe had John constantly running away to reset. I don't think Tom would give Jones the space to do that. Well, if John didn't have the space to do that, he would get a hold of Tom because Tom is consistently getting in bad positions. Also, he's never fought anybody with the leg kicks, the teeps, the oblique kicks. And also, again, Tom makes a lot of mistakes when he gets close to fighters. Like Sergey was able to catch him with the left hook, nasty left hook. Curtis Blades was able to catch him early. You can't do that stuff with John. Obviously, there's scary areas with Tom because he's fast, he's powerful. But we have no idea about his takedown defense. We have no idea how he does on the ground. We know that what John's going to do. But I appreciate you guys. Got to get ready for work. I will be live tonight. Appreciate you. Hazel, what's up? If you guys want to become a member, slap that membership button. And I appreciate you guys. Peace.